What's up, everyone? Razzle here, coming to you from Agrarian skies, and we are atop our new base, or what's going to be our new base. And here it is from up top, and I love it. We did away with the underneath here. There's where the ME system is, and each one of these areas that has stuff underneath it is going to have one of those little pods like that. Let's get straight into this, and let's just talk about some food first of all. Already placed down the tesseract. It's already set to receive energy, and basically what's going to happen is this is going to be above ground. Let me find my pulverizers, and let me tell you, these are here to pain in the butt to make. But basically what's going to happen is, I don't know if there's something. Ain't gonna work. Let's move the test rack back one more. There we go. All right. So I'm not sure exactly how. I don't know if there's any item conduit that you can send. There's no conduit whatsoever. None. I don't know if there's any. Filter pipe, racing pipe, energy pipe, crossover pipe. So I don't know. I mean, I wish this had that. I wish it had just had conduit in it. It'd be great if it had conduit. But see, this transfer pipe, it won't transfer electricity and. So basically what we're going to do is, apparently what we're going to do is we're going to run out one end with electricity. I don't know how we're going to do it, guys. This one escapes me. But anyways, so then what we're going to do is we're going to come out of that into a sieve. And then then the byproduct of the sand will get filtered over to the dust. Anyway, we don't have a whole lot, but we ain't got a little bit. So basically, we're gonna come out of the sieve. It's gonna be those little chunk things, right? Those little thingamabobbers. We're gonna come into an auto packager that's gonna put it into fours. Did I mean to do that? How do you configure this thing? Two by two, then 3x3. Is it ever going to have any? It's never going to have any 3x3s. So it's going to be 2x2 only, because this thing is never going to have any. Well, 2x2 only, because it's going to be a 2x2. It's going to be a 2x2. Okay, so once it gets to 2x2, what it's going to do then is it's going to be. Nope, I did this all wrong. That was a mess up. And I just lost my. Oh well. I think I'm going to come out of here and. Man, see. I would like to be able to put the contents this thing sifts back into it. So it can be its own little dilly bob. So I don't have to keep on going down. You see, you guys, I don't know if you guys know what I'm saying or not, but see, if I did this right here, if I did the auto packager, then I have to come back in here with another whatchamacallit. I think a chest. You know, guys, let me get this figured. I want to tinker with this and play with this, and I'll bring you guys back whenever I get this figured out, and we'll build the next one together. So, just hold what you got, or, in the great words of RazzleDazzle, hold your phone, man. And we'll be back in a minute. Welcome back, everyone. Alright, so, this is the next day. I literally worked on this thing for probably 5 hours or so after I recorded the last bit with you guys, and here's what I've came up with. And I'm just going to give you guys, excuse me, I'm going to give you guys a real quick rundown of how this is going to work. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to load all the cobble into here. It's going to come in here, it's going to get pulverized into gravel. It's going to get shot up, actually it's going to get shot in this chest, which is then going to get shot into here. Nope, I got it backwards. It's going to get shot up into here, and then it's going to get sieved, and it's going to get shot into here. Alright, now, this pulverizer, when it does cobble, creates gravel, it has a byproduct of sand. So what I've done is the sand will go into this chest right here, and then right here I got one of these wireless block extenders. Which, guys, let me tell y'all, these things right here are a pain in the butt. I don't know who designed them, but need to make it way more intuitive than what it is. But basically, this thing right here will send blocks wirelessly up to 16 blocks to another one of these things right here. So basically, you shift right click the chest, and then you right click this right here. Then you come over here and you put this one down, and you come over here, and you shift right click the wireless block extender, and then you right click that. And that links, what that does, if you look up there, it says link to compact chest. It's linked to this chest right here. Now, my problem I was having is these things are supposed to be able to filter and stuff. Yeah, no. Not happening. And I'm probably doing something wrong, but I couldn't find any kind of guide out there, so I just, I winged it. I got a sand filter in right there, and it puts my sand in there. Now, so excuse me, I forgot where I was going with that. Okay, so then here's an auto packager, and the auto packager looks at this chest right here and sees, okay, I'm in 2x2, then 3x3 mode. So basically, what's going to happen is it's going to look for anything that can be made into a 2x2. And it's going to look at anything that can be made through a 3x3. Okay, so then when it makes the blocks, it puts them into here. Now, there's actually 3 passes that happens before you could turn these broken ores into ingots. The first, you put 4 of them together, you send them to an auto hammerer, which is what happens, because this right here will be a block. It'll go to the auto hammerer. Auto hammerer will then break it down into sand. It comes, what it does, it goes up underneath, it comes back around, it goes back into this chest right here as sand. If you look right, no, I'm sorry, it's the ore. Yeah, it puts 4 of them together right here, creates sand. It goes back into the auto hammerer and comes out as dust. I don't know if I have. Here's what happens. This is what it comes out as the second time. It's crushed aluminum ore. This right here is what comes out as the third time. So what happened is once it gets to the fourth one, the third state, it's going to turn into another block, be put in here, but the auto hammer won't pick it up because it can't auto hammer it. So what happens then is the redstone furnace says, aha, but I can pick it up. So the redstone furnace picks it up, and turns into an ingot. And here's what happens. Now, the only thing I haven't done is right. What I need to do is on the back of this chest. On the back of this chest, I need to create a filter for diamond blocks, bags of bone meal. Yes, that's a thing. The flint, lapis blocks, coal blocks, and I don't know if you can create. I don't know if apatite. I call it apatite. A-P-A-T. Yep, block of apatite, 9 of them. So that's a block also. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and everything that has a block that doesn't get crushed or anything like that, I'm going to suck it out the back right here. And I wish I was running freaking conduits. I'm going to suck it out the back, run it around, and put it into this chest. Now, ultimately, this chest is going to be tied to the ME system. So, basically, anything that gets put in here is going to go straight in there. Because, basically, anything that hits this right here should be either... no, actually, that's not right. I want to put another auto packager down. Or do I want to put... I want to loop it back around and put it back into here. It's a lot of stuff for this thing. If this thing's running at full capacity, that's a lot of stuff for this one auto packager. So what we're going to do, guys, is right here. If I can find my auto packager. And by the way, you got to put these backwards. Because I did not know this, but... this thing sucks out from its left and spits out on its right. What am I got backwards? Yeah. Sucks it on the left, spits out on the right. Well, which is totally backwards from what we got right here. So that's why it's backwards. What we're going to do is we're going to see if we got power right here. We do. And there's our flux duct. Alright, so we got power. Basically, it's going to look and see if anything can be turned into a block. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take... put on one of these chests. And that's it. That's what's going to happen. It's basically anything that comes... I mean, I can't tie up this redstone. What? Why is it... what? Uh-oh. That's weird, it ain't got power. Anyways, so basically our finished ingots are gonna be shoot. Basically our ingots are gonna be put into this right here. That's gonna be the easiest way of doing it. Now, that should work. Now all I've got to do is tie up the cobble, and it should start working. And it should, I don't have any speed upgrades in it, no kind of upgrades whatsoever in any of this stuff. Because I just don't want it spitting out stuff the wrong way. Because the auto hammer, it has speed upgrades and fortune upgrades. I think this has some of those augmentations that increases like the likelihood of a secondary output or something like that. I don't think I'm going to mess with any of that stuff because I may get some unwanted products. But basically what's going to happen is we're going to do the same exact thing over here. It's time for us to test it, guys. Let's put the sand right there. We'll say the right side will be the blue. Top will be red. See? I don't know what that was about. Oh, wait a minute, hold the phone. See, that's my dust output. See, and that's it. So see, it gives dust as the output. See, it's putting dust in there. See, this is all the dust. This is what you get when you sieve dust. See, if I just wanted to sieve sand, I just flip the switch. See, there's no byproduct of dust or of sand, because the byproduct of sand is dust. That's how you do it, guys. That's how it's going to work. All we need is 2 lines. Based on what I want to happen, that's what happens. And see, if I had any sand, which I don't, maybe no, there's not any in there. So yeah, guys, so that's it. So I know this video was pretty long, but I'm gonna tidy up things. I'm gonna work through some more things. But yeah, I mean, that's essentially the way this should work. As long as, if I want dust, I'm getting redstone right now. But see, let's look at the recipe for. Let's see. Can you turn Certus quartz? I don't think you can do the backwards. Let's actually look up Certus quartz real quick. So let's look at this right here. You cannot make. Oh, you can't. What? Hold the phone. Yeah, so you can't make it from the dust. See, we're gonna have to do sand as well. But what we'll do is we'll like alternate it. So pretty much the way it's gonna work is we're gonna alternate it. We'll have it set up to where it'll do sand until I remember. And because we want redstone, that's a given, and blaze powder, that's a good thing. Glowstone, that's awesome. You get all that stuff from dust. So probably what we'll do is we'll set it up to cycle, pretty much. So, yeah, guys, but that's going to be the end of this video. I'm sorry for rambling so much. I don't even know how long this video is. But if you like the video, hit the like button. And if you would, share it with the world. And until next time, guys. Oh, by the way, if you like my channel, you want to see what happens next, hit the subscribe button. Until next time, guys, this is Razzle, and I'm out of here.